It's another day at the groom shop and my 11:30 dog is here. She is a super cute, adorable poodle Bichon mix. If this is your first time here, I'm a dog groomer and I make dog grooming videos. I've been grooming over 30 years and most of the people that come to my groom shop like their dogs short. So this is a very rare video because I'm leaving this dog's hair longer. I'm starting her grooming with a bath. She's getting shampoo and conditioner. The problem with long-haired dogs is most people do not brush them. Or I should say they don't brush them correctly. So when they come to the groomers, they're always disappointed that their dog has to be shaved because, for instance, I don't brush out mats. I mean, some groomers might. But I have a sign in my groom shop that says I do not brush out mats because it's cruel and they come every couple months. And what you're doing is you're teaching the owner that they don't have to brush if you're going to brush out the mats. And it's too painful and I don't like getting bit, so I don't do it. I'm blow drying her for just a few minutes while she's in the tub, and then I'm going to finish blow drying her on the grooming table. I'm going to wrap her up in a towel while I clean out the tub, and then we'll get started. This dog hasn't been here for a couple months, and I am shocked that there are no mats in this dog. I mean, this is rare. There were none. But the bad thing is, even though there's no mats, there's still tons of brushing I have to do to get the longer blades to go through. I think people don't understand this. This is actually why I don't even leave my Maltese long, because I just don't like brushing them because it's painful. Even if you're gentle, it's still painful. And even if they let you, they still don't like it. So, anyway. This little girl is getting a long haircut today. So, if you can imagine, everything has to be brushed so well that a comb goes through without snagging up. So, I have to open up all of her hair and brush down next to the skin. So, this dog took a lot of extra time. And she is great. She's obviously used to being brushed. And her owner says that she also goes to agility and obedience classes. So she's very socialized. She's great. Anyway, I'm gonna brush her tail out. I'm having a hard time getting her to dry because her hair is so thick. But if I can brush her out completely and separate all her hairs, she'll dry faster. I'm using a number 2 comb attachment on her body, and I'm going to leave the legs fuller. Last time I did a number 4 blade on her, and her owner said that she wanted her longer this time. So I'm going to make her a little stylish and leave the legs fuller. She's going to be really cute. I have a fan going on us to help her dry as we go along. I'm using a 7 blade on the base of her tail, so it's nice and short back here where she goes to the bathroom. I'm shaving her belly out so it stays clean also when she goes to the bathroom. Her whole belly and female area back here. I'm checking her legs for mats with my comb because wherever there's still tangles, the comb will find them. I'm using my thinning shears to thin out her tail a little bit. I'm having a hard time brushing it. It's not really matted, but it's just a little tangled, and that'll just loosen up her hair so I can brush it out without pulling on it. Now I'm blending in the base of her tail to her back and brushing some more. It's really hard to get her to dry, so I'm just brushing her while I blow dry her. She's getting there. I'm shaving the pads of her feet out with a 40 blade. In case you don't know, the pads of the feet grow hair too. Inside their ears and between their eyes, everything grows hair on these dogs. So we want to keep the pads of their feet shaved out so they don't track in everything they step in out in the yard. And she's also getting her nails trimmed while she's here today. I'm trimming up her eyes so she can see again. I'm using my curved scissors on her head to make her head nice and round. Her owner wants a really big head. And that is not a problem because there are no tangles in this dog at all. So I'm just trimming it up and making it big and fluffy. She did want a shorter face though, shorter under the jaw, just so it stays clean when she eats. And I said that is not a problem. That will look fine to have a big head with a short jaw. Just when you think you're done scissoring, there's more hairs out of place. And this could go on for hours. This is not a good job for anybody with OCD. Because you will pick and pick and pick and pick. And there's no ending until all the hair is gone. I'm just double checking the tail, make sure that it is combed out. And we are finally ready. I'm going to spray her down with some conditioning spray. At the end of the groom, I always like to come back with the 7 skip tooth blade just to skim over the hair, just to kind of take off all the scraggly hairs that are out of place. It just makes it look nice and smooth. I'm not that good at scissoring, so I like to skim. It's easier for me. And I'm double checking the eyes, and there's always more hairs out of place. Now that I trimmed the eyes, it made the head uneven. So now I have to go back and trim up the head all over again. Now that I'm done scissoring her head with scissors, I'm just going back with my curved chunkers just to blend in any lines. This dog is so stinking cute. And this color is pretty rare too. I like this color, it's neat. If you're a groomer and you're watching this video, let me know in the comments section. Do big round fluffy heads stress you out? And do you tend to pick and pick and pick forever too? I'd like to know I'm not the only one. Okay, so she is ready and I'm just wiping her off with a baby wipe, knocking off all these loose hairs, going over her one more time, combing at her tail, and we really are done this time. Oh no, but now if I comb her mouth, it gets uneven again. Okay, double check. Double check. She is getting a lime green slip over the collar dog bandana that I made just for her with little white dots.